There's something wrong with me. I don't think I'm normal. I won't deny it. And my recent actions have made me very sure of this. I dislike making decisions. Not because I don't like choosing, but rather because I draw out the decision-making process to the point where I get annoyed with myself. Don't get me wrong, my decision-making process is helpful. It gets the job done. I come out on the other side with a comforting level of certainty. But the process can make the smallest of choices a monstrous task and adds unnecessary anxiety. I make choosing a difficult task. So when it came to making a life-changing decision, you can imagine how big of a task it was. But I can say with, again, that comforting level of certainty that I've come to a pretty big decision. Back in 2022, I completed my undergrad and I wrapped up with a master's earlier this year. And then I found myself at the crossroad all people my age find themselves. I was faced with the question that bugs us all and weighs us down, persistent, echoing, and damn annoying. So what's next for you? I dedicated 3 years to history and politics and loved every minute of it. I then put myself through 2 years of a master's in law and hated every minute of it. 6 years of my life in further education studying what I chose to study. I started photography at the same time. Started off with street photography, then expanded, found myself getting paid gigs. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the creative process. Since then I've explored more creative work, especially during the Masters, which helps explain why it took me 2 years to complete a 1-year course. There are many routes to take, countless things to do next, but there's a typical one path being pushed the most. The safe route, the beaten path, the expected traditional path. And I won't lie, this route is appealing for sure. I just need to apply for a job and I have the luxury to take my time with this. I've worked a stable and comfortable part-time job since 2018. It's a chilled office environment. I have the flexibility to increase or reduce my hours when I want. So whilst I take my time to find the ideal job for me, I still have a source of income. And on the side, I still have time to take on creative work. It's a win-win. And I'll have time for my friends and family. As everyone works these set times, the good old 9 to 5. It's how society functions. Everyone has fit themselves into this structure. Safe and secure. And on the side, I can create. It's a sure win-win situation. So, I had a decision to make. Do I apply for something relating to history, to politics, or to law? Or somewhere I could dabble in all three? It took me a while. It wasn't easy. It took a lot of deliberation, a lot of thought, many discussions, and many lists. But finally, after all the stress it caused, I've made a decision. And I've decided to shelf it all. I decided to move to Punjab. You see, though the safe route has a certain appeal, to me it feels more suffocating than safe. It's a comforting path for sure, but to me the safe route is complacency, and that disgusts me. And that's not because I hate myself or I want to push myself or punish myself, but more because I have one life, one shot at this life. I don't want to waste it playing it safe. I don't want to be 90 just full of regrets of what could have been. The safe route works, the evidence is undeniable, it's unmissable. The what if it could have been better? Life is all about time, and I don't want to look back at the time I had regretting missed opportunities, missed chances. And I want my time to be my time. I don't want to be a victim of circumstances. I want to take control. My life is my story. If I don't like how it's going, then I want to change it. I would much rather regret having done something than regret not having done it. Regretting an action is comforting in a way. You did it, you know how it felt. If you hadn't have acted, then your mind would be running through a million possible scenarios, feelings, and you would never get closure. Balancing a fixed university or work structure with creativity has meant I've done injustice to both. Splitting my time has meant I've not been able to throw myself into either properly. And I believe I won't know what's for me till I don't give it a proper chance. I can sit and contemplate the what, the how, the whys, the implications, the reasons not to, but ultimately I must take the plunge. I must act. I want to throw myself into one thing and not hold back. And if it doesn't work out, I'll walk away with no regret. I'll walk away knowing I put my whole heart into it. I feel I want to silence the voice in my head that questions whether I'm genuinely creative. My lack of meaningful action these past years made me question my sincerity to this craft. Am I genuinely creative, or do I just know how to use a camera well enough to make me and others think that I am creative? And so this brings me to Punjab. I've always loved Punjab. My dream retirement is living here, shooting, reading, writing, farming, and to have the time to create what I want to create. But then I thought, why wait? Why not live this life now? Try it now. Try it now and succeed now or fail now. Therefore the move is twofold. I'd rather know now than later whether I'm genuinely creative and whether or not the Punjab life is for me. And anyways, it's not like the safe route is going anywhere. That's why it's a safe route. If it doesn't go as planned, if Punjab isn't for me, if I'm not actively being creative, then I know I've got an answer. I have the safe route waiting for me. I have safety nets waiting for me. So this is a stepping stone in a way. My time is my time. I will move at my pace, at my flow. I know I'll struggle. I'll keep comparing myself to those back home. But at the end of the day, the risky route might be better than the safe route, and that's surely worth taking the risk. I have no idea what I'll be doing a year from now. Heck, I don't even know what I'll be doing next month. But I do know that right now, I'm living my dream of living in Punjab, and that my time is entirely my time. Yeah, so if it all goes well, then fantastic. But if it goes terribly, then cool. It's my choice, whether I then hang this in the Museum of Failure or my gallery of trying. And honestly, at the end of the day, it really is just you and your steady little life. So I guess, yeah, go on, enjoy it, be the person you want to be, make the choice, take the leap, control your story. I'll catch you on the flip side.